Hello, everybody. Dear Mr. President of the Wealth Experts Association, Mr. John O'Connell, dear General Secretary of the Experts Association, Mrs. Christina Bereshet, dear colleagues, I'm sincerely glad to welcome everyone. I welcome you from Kiev, and at the same time to thank you for the opportunity to speak at the 18th World Taxpayers Conference. We have been members of the World Taxpayers Association since 2001 for 22 years. During this period, a lot of changes have taken place in Ukraine. But what is happening now since February 24th, 2022, after the country that was supposed to be a good neighbor invaded Ukraine with military forces and aimed to destroy the independent Ukrainian state. I'm grateful to the strength, to the coverages of Ukrainian people, the armed forces of Ukraine, President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, who led this historic resistance to the Russian Empire. And for 505 days now, step by step, kilometer by kilometer, we have been liberating Ukrainian land from our enemies. On behalf of the Taxpayers Association of Ukraine, which unites more than 3,500 members companies, let me thank the nations and countries that have united in a powerful coalition that supports Ukraine politically, economically, and last but not least, with the military assistance. Colleagues, despite the war, despite the difficult conditions for doing business, Ukrainian business continues to live and work. Number of taxes and their rates. The current tax code has been in effect since 2011. In order not to take up much of your time, I will giving two examples. The first example: the burden of the wage fund in Ukraine today is consolidated by several taxes at 41.5%. Our proposal to the authorities is to gradually reduce to the total tax burden of the wage fund over the next 3 years by combining the personal income tax and the united social tax into one tax, the personal income tax with a single rate of 25%. Another example: currently, the corporate income tax in Ukraine is 18%. Ukrainian legislation allows companies to avoid this tax, and accordingly, only 10% of all companies registering in Ukraine pay this tax transparently, while 90% avoid it. I leave the losses to the Ukrainian budget to your calculations. There are a number of other innovations proposed by our experts, but this is the subject of a separate professional discussion. Therefore, I would like to take this opportunity to invite you, colleagues, representatives of the Wealth Experts Association, to our next 15th Congress at the end of November this year, which will be held on the day of the 25th anniversary of the Taxpayers Association of Ukraine. Dear colleagues, I wish peace to your countries and to your families, and thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Any questions? Any questions, comments? What can we do to help you?
The question
What
was,
can we do to help you?
Yeah, I don't hear.
what can we do to help you?
First of all, once again, thank you very much for your support, because all of countries who unite in a coalition support us. I think it will be very big support for us if you once again address to your countries, your governments, to support Ukraine by the Ukrainian armed forces. First of all, now the biggest support now it will be if the Western countries give us the and support air forces, Ukrainian air forces and Ukraine defense forces. So I hope that Mr. President of the Taxpayers Association, or maybe General Secretary of Taxpayers Association, will come, if it's not possible to come to Kiev in the nearest months. Maybe I invite to our Congress at the end of November this year. So it will be biggest support for our association. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you to you, and good conference for you.